I can't believe it. It's been backed in 10 days. Holy moly. So excited that we're getting proton packs, everybody. It's been backed. Woo! The pack's been backed. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geek Dad Life. It's your host, Jay Glatfelter here, streaming live. I only have, a little bit of time before my next meeting, but oh my gosh, it finally happened today. I really didn't expect it to. It was going so fast. We thought it'd been, backed by this week, and then it got really slow throughout this week. But, it's supposed to be a big payday Friday for a lot of people. Because it really kind of sped through the finish line just a few minutes ago at about, I think it was 1:41 Eastern Standard Time. And yes, the pack has been backed. So exciting. Let me share my screen here. Let's see if they've posted anything yet. But I definitely want to just come on and just share in the excitement that's finally been backed. It's already over now by 7,018 backers. So again, 7,027 backers. So there must have just been this little bit of a holdback maybe for a payday, but I can't believe it. It is actually going to happen. It has been fully funded with 37 days, 11 hours, and 13 minutes left. So excited. Phineas Bog, bring on the trap now. Amen, Phineas. Totally agree. Robert Monty, afternoon, afternoon, Robert. No size here. Woot, got my tickets for GBA. Oh, same here. Definitely got my Ghostbusters Afterlife tickets for day one. Tree Shaker, happy for the backers. Balloon and mug tier for the kids. Love that. Congrats, indeed. Congrats. Glad it's backed so everyone can get it from John Rhodes. Totally agree, John Rhodes. And, again, out of all of the Haslab items, this is the only one that's fully backed. Not even, I don't think another one's even hit 50% yet. So kudos to all of you Ghostbusters fans. You have made it happen. You are making so many people's lifelong dreams come true. Super duper excited. And now I think all we're waiting from Hasbro is seeing what the next tiers are going to be, or confirming what the next tiers are going to be. If you were on Toy Geeks this past week, we covered all of the leaked tiers. So I assume they'll be posting them here on the website soon enough, and we're going to get the confirmation of what those tiers will be. If you need a quick reminder, I'll pull those back up real quick, and we will see. Again, waiting on the official confirmation from Hasbro on that. But the leaked list said that the Classic Bundle, which is the next tier now, we've hit 7,000. The next tier is 9,000. And that would include, based on this leaked list, a connection hose for the Neutrona Wand, Spangler's Neutrona Wand, which you do have to buy separately. It is up for pre-order right now on HasbroPulse.com. A little bit more expensive, but you're still able to get it. I think they're going to ship in June of next year. And so be able to connect to that. And then also come with 1984 decals, brushed chrome look to be included for your pre-existing Spangler Neutrona Wand. So that's at 9,000 backers. At 11,000, there will be exclusive mini puffs, that Plasma Series mini puff 3-pack. That will be included. There were some new decos, so that'll be really nice if that turns out to be true. The Spangler specials at the third tier, which is 13,000 backers, that'll have a 16-page notebook as well as Ghostbuster-themed decals. And the last and not least will be the 15,000 backer level. That will include a high-quality stand. So again, this is a leak list. Hasbro has still not officially given an official list yet, so we're still waiting on that. Riley Bob, pack is back. Jack, yeah, absolutely. It has happened. We have made it happen. Now to the moon we go. I love that. So I did want to, at least in this video, let's see, Cobweb. All right, happy for AJ. Now go get your Proton. Well, we have to wait a year and a half, right? It's, I think, spring of 2023, which could go, well into, what is that, May or even June, depending on how that all goes out. So it will take a while to get it, but we will get it, and that's the important thing. But I did want to at least kind of answer some questions. Have had a lot of comments after the videos that I posted last week, first when it first got announced last Wednesday, as well as our Toy Geeks last Saturday. But a lot of people were asking, does it actually charge once it gets funded? And I was wondering if maybe that's why a lot of people were waiting on backing it this week, as it really slowed down almost to a crawl this past week. And I did want to, having backed a few things through Hasbro Pulse, no, they do not actually pull the funds from your account once it gets backed. The funds for this pack, which is $399.99, and then tax, whatever that is for where you live, will get charged at the end of this 37 days, 11 hours, and 13 minutes. That's when your card will get charged. So if you're waiting till payday to back it today, that's great, but just make sure that you have those funds, however you're doing it, ready to go at the end of this crowdfunding period. So if that's something that's been holding you back from backing, that don't let it be. So depending on how, again, I'm not going to tell you how to handle your finances. If that's how you want to do it, you want to make sure it's there before you back. I totally get it. Totally get it. But it will not charge until the end of the crowdfunding period. So if you want this thing and you want to guarantee that you get it, make sure you back it as soon as possible. And then in terms of the fun side, just make sure it's there at the end of this period. Because what you don't want to have happen is like, I'm going to wait till the last day and I'll worry about it then. And then you forget and then you miss it and that's it. And then you're paying secondary prices. And, hopefully secondary prices kind of calm down on the Pulse items as more and more people get them. Like say for the Sentinel, it's like $800 for that thing. And while I think it was perfectly fine at the $350, paying $800 for Sentinel, it's kind of tough. This one, secondary prices probably be insane. Those Matty collector weapons were clearance to a certain extent for a lot of them, and those go for exorbitant prices now. So if you're really serious about it, if you really want this thing and have the wherewithal to drop $400 and have it sitting for them for a year and a half, which I totally get. If you're against that, I totally understand. But if you really want this thing, then I was just getting it now because this is the cheapest it's going to be. And going back to the chat, Charles Phillips, I'm happy it's been so successful without Pulse. Put us closer to 112 Skull Ecto 1. Totally agree. I hope this sends a message to Hasbro that the Ghostbuster fans are passionate, and there are some big ticket items that we would love to see. This is probably the biggest of the big ticket items. And now that we have proven that we can, put our money where our mouth is, let's bring on some of the other things that no toy company has had the guts or maybe the wherewithal to put that money in, put their chips in to make. And I think a 112 scale Ecto should be something that's next on the horizon. What world do we live in if there's a Proton Pack gets funded and the Rancor fails? GB for life. Indeed. Rancor is still in last place right now. Even though it has a shorter backing level. I think it's 9,000 and the Sky Striker is 10,000. Free reign gives you enough time to convince your wife spending $400. Exactly. I love that free reign. Macanita Silva is here. Good to see you, friend. Get that plasma. Agreed. Or that's right. No, so or you get through Flipper Frank. That's a very good point. Another Ghostbusters Super 7 Ultimates. 100%. We need to see it, please. I think I'm working on a video idea to just make a video just pleading to Super 7 to make real Ghostbusters Ultimates, because it needs to happen. That's another one of my dream lists. Now I'm getting greedy now. We've gotten one dream down with the Proton Pack getting back. We're gonna get it. And now it's like, all right, let's get the 112 scale Ecto. Let's get a Super 7 RGB Ultimates line. Let's get a NECA Toon RGB line. Like, come on, I want it all. I need it all. Let's see if they've actually confirmed anything. I'm still going to refresh here. I only have a few minutes. I have to jump back into doing my day job. But look at that, already 70,032 backers. And still haven't unveiled what the classic bundle is yet. But again, if the leak lists are true, that first tier at 9,000 backers is going to be the connection hose, as well as some decals to make your Neutrona wand more, I guess, 84 style, more of the classic look and style. So, we did it, everybody. We backed the pack. So pumped. Stay tuned to this channel. If you like this content, if you love geeking out about Ghostbusters, I'm an 80s and 90s kid that grew up to be a geek dad, and this channel just shares in that geeky passion. I'm a big toy collector. I've reviewed a whole bunch of different retro and nostalgia-driven toy lines and toys like Masters of the Universe, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles. I mean, really, if it's something we all grew up with, it's something that I'm really passionate about. So hit that subscribe button and that bell icon. And if you like this video, want to see more like it, hit that like button. Ross Hobson, so happy it's been backed. Hopefully we'll get to 9,000 and get the hose. Yeah, I think for sure we need to at least try to get the hose. And because that is, I think, when this will truly kind of be complete for all of us Ghostbuster fans. Because if we've already gotten the Neutrona wand, and now we'll have the pack, we need the thing connected to. Even though I know some people have been asking, is it going to have, interconnectivity between the wand and the pack? I don't think so. Just because if you have let me pull it up real quick here. If you already have the Neutrona wand, it does have an attachment to hook up to a hose, but inside there's not really anything that would make it seem like it connects to the actual pack, because it's the actual battery pack that's in the connecting point. So unless there's, I don't think there is. I just don't think there is. So don't get your hopes up on that. I know a lot of people are saying, yes, the Maddie wand did have a connection port so that it would interact with a possible pack that they kind of had in mind that they never got to. But no, this one will connect to the hose, but it will not have any type of electronic connections to the pack unless there's some crazy thing that I just am not foreseeing on this. But at the end of the day, this is a great prop replica. If you have this wand, I feel like this is what we should expect of this Haslab Proton Pack. And the fact that we're getting it, a fraction of the price of a real prop maker's replica is just so freaking cool. All right. I think that's it, unless Hasbro gives us some more information here. And stay tuned to this channel. We'll be talking about it all the dang time. We have a new Toy Geeks coming up this Sunday with our good friend Dan Larson from Toy Galaxy. I will actually, now that I've done this post, I'll make another one for this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be joined by the great Dan Larson from Toy Galaxy, and I'm sure he'll be making a pretty hard pitch to back the Sky Striker. Now that the Proton Pack is done, I'm sure he's going to want to make sure the Sky Striker is next in line there. All right, well, that'll do it for this special quick little live stream. Thank you to everybody in the chat just jumped in. I literally just hit the live button right as it got backed. And thank you for jumping in for this little video. We will see you all next time. Hasta luego and goodbye.